Yo, what is good, YouTube? Krishan checking back in with another video. Now, I usually don't do comparisons over here on the channel, but over the course of the Arnold Classic, I did a couple on the channel and they're actually doing pretty well. So I put up a poll on the community tab, and so far it's at 100%, and you guys want to see more comparison videos. So we will be doing a comparison today of Brett Wilkin at the 2022 Arnold Classic versus Regan Grimes at the 2022 Arnold Classic. Now, Brett placed 6th and Regan placed 7th, so these guys were just one placing apart. And of course, guys, you have to remember when you're doing a picture comparison, this isn't going to be exact, guys. It's just pictures, so we're just going to judge what's on the screen. And we don't have a front double bicep comparison because neither of those guys hit this shot. So we're going to start with the front lat spread, and Regan Grimes' lat spread is from the Legion Sports Fest. I have no idea why Regan Grimes did not hit this shot at the 2022 Arnold Classic. Is one of his best shots, but taking a look at this comparison, guys, of course, this is a money shot for Regan Grimes. Brett Wilkin wasn't as conditioned as we seen him at the Chicago Pro, and a lot of people are saying because Brett just has a lot of new muscle, it hasn't necessarily matured yet, so he just need a little more time for that muscle maturity. But Brett's trademark in Chicago was those crazy lines and that crazy conditioning. But versus Regan Grimes, it would still be hard for him to get a win in his front lat spread. And taking a look at the side chest pose, instantly my eyes go to Brett. Brett is just so thick in the upper body, especially within the chest and the shoulders. He actually looks to be a little more conditioned than Regan Grimes in the lower body as well. This is one of Regan's weaker shots. Once Regan can improve his side chest and his side tricep, even though we haven't got to that, he will be very dangerous. He still looks a little stringy up top in these side poses. His leg does look pretty good, but honestly, I think Brett takes Regan pretty handily in this side chest pose, in all honesty. And Brett, a lot of people are saying that, Brett did show up, or, I guess they feel like Brett's career is over because he placed 6th, but 6th place at your second pro show, guys, pretty good. Was second show in the men's open division. And we're going to take a quick look at the side tricep because this isn't a shot that Regan Grimes hit at the Arnold Classic, but I figured I'd show it to you guys anyway. And Brett, being a little shorter than Regan, just has another level of just thickness, and he's just a lot more compact. And this is another money shot for Brett. Even if Regan did hit this shot at the Arnold, I still believe Brett will have the edge on him. And let's take a look at the rear double bicep pose. And honestly, guys, my eyes immediately go to Brett just because he's more compact and thick, has a lot more dense muscle, it looks like. But honestly, guys, I can honestly see this going either way. Both of them have great backs. Brett has a little more thickness. It's almost like, do you want to go with the back and the glutes, or do you want to go with the back and the hamstrings? Honestly, I can see this going either way, guys, but personally, Brett does seem to be a little denser in the upper body, so I would definitely go with Brett in this shot. And Brett did place 1 place ahead of Regan, so that's probably what the judges were seeing as well. But I can definitely see this going either way. And Regan, if he was a little sharper, may have been able to take this pose. And taking a look at the rear lat spread, kind of the same story, guys, but honestly, I would go with Regan Grimes in his back shot. His lat insertions, especially the lower lats, are a lot more prominent than Brett Wilkin. But Brett does seem to have a different level of conditioning than Regan Grimes, just overall thinner skin, almost like you can see through his skin, in all honesty. I could see this shot possibly going to Brett, but this is the rear lat spread, so me personally, I would definitely go with Regan Grimes in this shot. If Regan was just a little sharper in the glute and the hamstring area, guys, he may have been able to place up a little higher than this. And we're going to take a look at the ab and thigh shot, even though it's not the best shot for Brett Wilkin, and it is one of the best shots for Regan Grimes. Actually, when Regan was called to hit his favorite pose, he hit an ab and thigh. So just something to look at, in all honesty, guys. Brett doesn't hit this pose in a very pleasing manner, which is kind of odd to me because Brett has an amazing midsection. So if he hit it straight on, I'm pretty sure it would look decent. But Regan Grimes definitely taking his ab and thigh shot. And finishing up here with the most muscular. Take your pick, guys. Take your pick. I can see this honestly going either way. Regan Grimes has wider shoulders, definitely has a lot more definition in the quads as well. Brett Wilkin looks good, thick. His upper body seems to just be a lot harder than Regan Grimes. Regan actually looks a little soft. Brett is a lot harder than Regan through the midsection as well, but he doesn't have the same level of separation in his quads. Brett has some crazy teardrops on his quads though. I could see this going either way. I'm tempted to lean towards Regan, but I mean, Brett is a little harder. But I mean, Brandon Curry did just edge out William Bonac, and he was a little softer with better shape, and William was a little more compact and dense. So seems like the judges would have went with Regan Grimes off their shot based off of that logic, but I'm not sure, guys. I'm going to go with Brett Wilkin just because he's a lot harder, but I can definitely see this shot going either way. But that was my breakdown for this comparison between Brett Wilkin and Regan Grimes at the 2022 Arnold Classic, guys. Once again, this is just a picture comparison, and you know this is just my analysis. I actually encourage you guys to put in the comment section below, how do you guys feel about my analysis? Do you guys think I'm crazy? Do you guys think Regan should have maybe placed ahead of Brett? Are you guys surprised with Brett Wilkin's placing? Brett Wilkin. I hope you guys did indeed enjoy this video, man. Like the video, sub to the channel. I'm out.